a symbol of a circle with a dot in the center. This symbol contains all the information you need for understanding this physical reality, and it also gives all the instructions you need for growth, advancement, and evolution. So you might ask, why don't I see all that when I just look at that symbol? And in this video I'll try to explain you why, and I'll try to give you some clues on how to understand this symbol and how to use it. So basically the meaning of this symbol is very, very, very clear when we are outside of the physical reality. So outside of the physical density, on higher frequencies, when our consciousness works on much higher frequency, we are able to fully perceive the meaning of this symbol. And it becomes so obvious because at that speed of functioning, our consciousness is working so fast that it's able to perceive two opposites at the same time. And that ability to perceive opposites at the same time is what gives us the key to understanding of the whole picture, of the whole evolution, of the whole system that we are now participating in. So it's very clear up there on high frequencies, outside of the physical world. We all know that we are everything and nothing at the same time, that black is white is the same thing. Good and evil and all that. There is no contradiction between the two, between everything and nothing, between the circle and the dot. There is no contradiction between these two opposites up there on the higher frequencies, outside of the physical reality. But when we get in, like, we slow down ourselves enough to enter the physical density, when we participate in this physical world, our consciousness slows down so much that it is unable to perceive at that high speed anymore. So here at this speed at the speed of physical reality, we have to like the speed makes us unable to perceive two opposites at the same time. So that's the key. That's what we need to work on if we want to understand the nature of this whole thing. Because here, being physical, we are kind of restricted into a certain bandwidth of operation of our consciousness. So here we think so slow that we perceive a circle and a dot with a little gap in time. So for us here, black and white are clearly two opposites. Good and evil are clearly two opposites, because our processing speed here at the physical level is so slow that we have no other choice but to see them separately. So that's what this symbol is talking about. The circle with a dot showing us everything and nothing, full expression and potentiality, male and female, black and white, day and night, everything and nothing. All these two pairs of opposites, all of them are encoded into this one image. And if we find time to maybe focus on this symbol for a while, or maybe meditate on it, trying to look at it with the empty mind, when we're able to reach our highest frequency available to us at the current time, and at that most efficient, most effective state of performance that we're able to reach so far. If we try to focus on this image, it will start slowly opening up and giving us the full meaning of it. So our task in order to evolve here in physical reality is to bring that operation speed of our real natural capacity, our real natural ability to operate at the speed where opposites do not seem to be opposite. Like, we don't perceive black and white being opposite. that is a very high speed of processing of information. So we switch between the two so with such a high speed that we don't notice the moment of switching. We are able to actually, it seems to us as if we are perceiving both at the same time. It's just basically the speed is so high, speed of our processing of perceived information so high that we actually perceive both at the same time. So our task, if we're trying to work on our evolution and our development, is to bring that ability from up there, from those frequencies, to bring it here into our daily life and into our physical avatar, to teach this physical version of ourselves to perform that same function here, to perform that same high frequency ability, high frequency function of perceiving two opposites at the same time, to perform the same task while being in a physical body. That is what causes expansion of consciousness, evolution, and understanding of the true nature of this reality. So that's the basic background of understanding this symbol of a circle with a dot. I hope I broke it down at least a little bit, at least the basis of this, why it's useful, and I encourage you to try to meditate on this symbol, remembering that it serves as like a focus point for us to remember the truth, remember our true nature and true nature of this consciousness and what it's doing. Once you reach the level of processing speed, when you're able to perceive two of these movements, expansion and contraction, the circle and the dot, to perceive them some at the same time. I cannot say that word, it's too hard for me to pronounce. So at the same time, perceiving these two opposites is what opens up the gate for your growth and your evolution. So try it. I encourage you to try it and see how it actually helps.